Why technology in a classroom is important for our students. This paper will discuss the importance of technology used in the classroom. As technology rises, we must take advantage of this in school to have a tool to better help understand success in the classroom. Whether it is to use guide lessons, turn in assignments, evaluate, or create collaboration among students, technology can be incorporated into the school environment. Throughout this paper, we will evaluate research to determine the factors that affect student behavior academically and how that can be modified with technology usage. Data will be analyzed to find critical evidence on how technology can be blended into classrooms and what benefits that brings. Technology has been developed as a high speed and is a part of our everyday life. It is inevitable to ignore that it has created changes around us that have molded society and the ways we view the world. It is impossible to think that these innovations are excluded from some places like schools. Technology can be a great tool to be utilized in classrooms for many different reasons. It can motivate students to explore new ideas, present them with new techniques of learning never explored before. Technology, for the most part, has been prohibited in classrooms because it was said to distract students from learning. But we now know that this is not necessarily the case. When used proficiently, technology can open a whole new way of learning because it is fairly new too. There still needs to be more research done on the topic, and there are constantly more findings on how it can be incorporated in classrooms. In an article titled "Laptops Are Great, but Not During a Lecture or a Meeting," the writer is great at capturing how people from both sides view technology. She starts off by stating that laptops are distracting. Laptops distract from learning both for users and for those around them. But she also adds, with laptops, students can in some ways absorb more from lectures than they can with just paper and pen. They can download course readings, look up familiar concepts on the fly, and create an accurate, well-organized report of the lecture material. All of that is good. Technology opens up students to explore new ways of learning never seen before. Students can use it as a way to further explore topics and deepen understanding. They can use tools like computers and laptops to get new knowledge. They don't have to be limited to what they get in the classroom. Teachers can also use to expand education into students' lives. They don't necessarily have to be in a classroom to get the education they need. They can access wherever they go. It helps students independently build a stronger content of knowledge wherever they go. It offers many different educational website resources that will help students with quizzes, tests, activities, and study questions. Students can access apps, organizations, platforms, and ebooks for free instead of paying a large amount of money for a book. It also can enhance the teaching process. It can collaborate in a learning environment. Students networking together online can share information, work, interact with the teacher. This is a good benefit for students' education. Independent researchers interviewed 606 public and private school teachers, including equal numbers from elementary, middle, and high school. The sample was drawn from 1.6 million educators on the market data. Retrieval a teacher respondent data bank. Respondents averaged 17 years of teaching experience and 23 students per class, while 85% were 35 or older. Telephone interviews were conducted in May and June 2003 by Information Technology Research Incorporated. The survey margin of error is a max of plus equal minus 5%. The results can reasonably be reviewed as applicable to many U.S. schools and should be informative for educators. Overall, respondents voiced clear benefits of teachers' technology involving role in teaching and communicating with parents and the classroom's administrations. These major benefits fall into three categories: benefits in the classroom, benefits outside class, and benefits to teachers. The teachers who were polled offer strong evidence on a computer that have earned a respected place in the classroom. A majority of 86% of respondents said that in-class computers improve academic performance, while 74% said computers increase students' attendance in class. Surprisingly, 65% of teachers actually said that computers can be more effective than teachers in conveying certain types of educational materials. As for grade level, the teachers poll said computers become even more appropriate teaching tools as students get older. When asked about the stability of computers in class, 54% of teachers, elementary teachers, 63% of middle school teachers, and 68% of high school teachers voiced strong approval. Many of you responded, correlated with a recent study conducted by the CEO Forum on Education and Technology.